Did you know that the United States once occupied the Dominican Republic? On this day in history, December 27, 1924, representatives from the two governments signed a treaty which gave the U.S. control over the DR's customs revenues. Aiming to force the Dominicans to repay their large debts to European creditors, the United States took over the island in a provisional military government. In May 1916, a conflict erupted in the capital city of Santo Domingo between supporters of the president and followers of the Minister of War. Hastily, two companies of U.S. Marines from the USS Prairie stepped in to provide protection for the American legation and to occupy Fort San Geronimo. Within hours, 7 more companies reinforced them. The U.S. had invaded, and rather than accede to U.S. demands, the constitutional president of the DR resigned. An arrest warrant was issued for the Minister of War, but he and his supporters left the city rather than comply. From May 15, 1916, U.S. Marines occupied Santo Domingo, capturing key port cities and enforcing a blockade. In response, Dominicans sabotaged infrastructure to slow the American advance. Within 2 months, the Marines gained control of the region and built roads connecting Santiago, Azua, and San Pedro to the capital. Many Dominicans resented this loss of sovereignty, leading to the emergence of the guerrillas, a guerrilla movement that staged uprising against the U.S. occupation from 1917 to 1922. Although the U.S. supplied counterinsurgency support, the number of Marines never exceeded 3,000, with reinforcements from nearby countries always available. After Senate investigations found that the Wilson administration violated international law, was against the president's 14 points, and that armed forces abused captives, a turning point seemed near. The Harding Plan, named after the newly elected President Warren G. Harding, proposed U.S. withdrawal and the holding of national elections under U.S. supervision. The populace hated the plan, but negotiations eventually led to an agreement. U.S. forces withdrew on September 18th, and the U.S. officially signed the treaty on December 27th. In 1941, following long-standing resentment among the people of the DR, the treaty was repealed, and control of the country's custom revenue was returned to the Dominican government. If you've learned something, consider dropping a like and subscribing to my channel. Your support would mean the world to me.